80s and 90s not only gave us Eartha Kitt, Audrey Hepburn and Brenda Fassie to appreciate, these eras also gave us timeless pieces of clothing to pass on from generation to generation. You can be in 2016 wearing 70s inspired high-waisted bootleg pants. This is why this week on Fashion Friday we're giving you the vintage, retro and thrift edition. I'm Afika Lolo Jadezweni. This is Fashion Friday. Let's see what's in your cabin.
I love wearing bell sleeves, and it took me such a long time to find something that I was comfortable wearing because I have short arms, so they usually look really strange on me. And my boots, block heels are my favorite because I struggle to walk in normal heels, so I look for these. And also full socks. I think most of my socks are full socks now ever since they started selling them everywhere. So yeah, that kind of just inspired my outfit.
I'm like a girl's girl and like I'm a bit of a tomboy, so I love dresses and this jacket because it's winter and I always really enjoy wearing men's jackets. It's from the men's section at Zara. And my shoes are because I love brogues and closed shoes and boots, and these are particularly very interesting because they just have so much detail on them and the color is really interesting.
I actually don't shop for vintage. I don't necessarily go into a shop and say, okay, I'm looking for something particularly vintage, but I go home and my parents, or my mom rather, and my sister have these clothes which I take from them and sort of incorporate them into my own style. So I guess essentially I get it from my mom, from what she used to wear in the past, I guess, and she saved for me, and also just raiding her wardrobe or whatever. And then my sister as well, like again, some of my staple pieces, many of my staple pieces from my sister. So yeah, I guess home.
As you have seen, vintage does not always have to be old, as long as you make a statement. I'm Afika Lolo Jadezweni, and this has been the vintage edition of Fashion Friday. See you next week.